The hardest part wasn't the failure itself, it was admitting that I needed help. Once I did that, everything started to change.
I want you to imagine the same way I did. My wedding was only a few days away, not weeks, not months, just days. Everything was already planned, the place was booked, the were invited, our families were excited. Everyone believed it was about to start the happiest chapter of my life. I believe it too. We had been together for years, 4 years of memories, arguments, love, and promises. I loved her deeply. When I asked her to marry me, she cried and said yes. I truly thought I had found my forever person. I trust her with my whole heart. I proposed to her. The week before the wedding was stressful, but that's normal. Phone calls all the time, people asking questions, last minute problems. Still, something felt strange. She was quieter than usual, always on her phone smiling, but not really smiling. When I asked her if she was okay, she said she was just nervous about the wedding. I believed her because I wanted to believe her. 3 days before the wedding, I finished work early. I wanted to surprise her. I bought her flowers and went to her apartment without telling her. I remember standing outside the door, smiling, thinking how lucky I was. I opened the door. At first, I did not understand what I was seeing. Then I heard her laugh, a real laugh, the laugh she only had when she was truly happy. I walked into her living room. She was sitting on the couch. A man was next to her, his arm around her like it belonged there. They were too close. She looked at me, her face turned white. He stood up fast. I knew him immediately. He was her ex. The man she told me he was no longer in her life. The man she told me not to worry about. For a moment, no one spoke. The room felt frozen. I asked her one question. What the fuck is going on? She starts crying, not small tears. She broke down completely. The man looked at me. I told him to leave. He left without saying anything. Now it was just the two of us. I thought she would say sorry. I thought she would beg me to forgive her. I thought she would lie. Instead, she looked at me, crying, and said something I will never forget. Those words broke something inside me. She kept talking. She said she tried to love me. She said I was kind, safe, and good. She said marrying me felt like the right thing to do, but being with him felt real to her. She said she could not forget him, no matter how hard she tried. I stood there listening, feeling empty, like my body was there, but my heart had shut down. She said she was sorry for hurting me, but she was not sorry for her feelings. She said it was better to tell me now, more than ever, and better than live in a lie. I did not shout, I did not cry. I felt calm in a strange way. I told her the wedding would be cancelled, of course. She tried to touch my arm. I stepped back. I walked out of the apartment and did not look back. The days after that were very hard. I had to tell my family, I had to tell friends, I had to cancel everything. Every call hurt, every message hurt. I lost money, plans, and the future I thought it was real. She sent me a long message, apologize, explanation, and never answered because I learned something important. If someone has to force themselves to love you, that it's not a love. If someone chooses you because you are safe, not because they truly want you, that's not a future. It took time to heal. It took time to sleep without thinking about that moment. But slowly, I understand something. I did not lose the love of my life. I lost someone who would have broken me slowly, while smiling, while standing next to me. That pain saved me. If you're watching this and something feels wrong in your relationship, please listen to your instincts. Do not ignore the signs because you are afraid to start over. Starting over hurts, but living in a lie hurts more. Thank you for listening to my story until the end. If the story touched you, helped you, or made you feel less alone, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support truly means a lot. Thank you.